your bro, like, basically, I always think like there's two things like how you can change something. Because changes happen when you on the deep shit,
100%.
right? So it's like something must going on, on your life, or like you do something or someone do it, because there's some people come like an angel. Sometimes people even destroy your life, but just so you can move your ass.
Yes, yes.
That's why I told you about my story. Like, I'm glad things like this happen because I was not able to cut them off. Because I'm nice dudes. I don't want to cut anybody, even if someone hurt me, even someone it's not.
Me too.
Yeah, it's hard, right? I mean for everyone, because it's like a blind love, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you fucking like you do it something, but it's not good for your mental health, fucking for your health and everything. Like even physical.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because you have a dudes who like fucking drinking around, smoking and everything. But it's your dudes, you don't want to cut them off. You have a still good time with them, even if they, destroy, like make some problems and everything. It's still your dudes, you don't want to do it.
It's yeah. I mean, I think the zone that we're in now. You're 50 also, right?
Huh? My age?
How old are you? Yeah.
You're 50. I'm 50. Oh my fucking god.
But
I'm 39.
When you're my bad, bro.
Awesome.
But
Bro,
when
you looks like me. You looks like me, bro.
When you're
you
older,
looks like my age, guys. This is the same age. Look, the same age, bro. You look so fucking young.
Yeah.
I don't know if I must fucking eat more.
I think the fat kept the multiple fat kept the skin rejuvenated. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like I eat a lot of fat, right? So,
Right.
but it's not the point. Like I think the sugar makes a lot of things, right?
I think so,
Right.
man. Listen, when I was 18 and we were going into like our little kiddie clubs, and they were like instantly like, you, Junior, over here, let's go. Like what? Like I'm at 28, like
Yeah.
we walking in, you're not thinking I'm 28, and it's still like, hey, over here, I want to check your ID, and they're like under a microscope, like, and I can't tell you how annoying it was. It stopped at 30.
Yeah.
But in your mid 20s, you're still thinking like,
Yeah, in US it's like a 21, right? Like
yeah. And listen, when I turned 18 is when they pushed it to 21. Like the beer drinking and shit. Because, in New York, we were all, I think in every country, man, you go to the wino guy or the alcoholic guy, whatever, and be like, go get us some beer.
Yeah.
13, 14, like,
Of
go,
course,
please. Because we can't buy it.
Yeah.
So that was the basis of, my youth or whatever, drinking, sneaking, hiding, pushing cars in neutral down the block, so because my mother had a loud muffler.
Mm-hmm.
So that that was my life, man. Fucking hanging out, running behind women, running and ripping, drinking, skipping, and also too I do music. I don't do it as much as I used to, but I used to be a music producer, heavily into it. I used to rap way back in the days, but I produced it way more than actually like did like making a song. I was working with different independent companies.
Mm-hmm.
And then it turned into, hey, when you realize like, you're not good enough, or you're still not better. And I'm like, damn, it's been like almost 20 years. After a while, you gotta say to yourself like, all right, I'm doing something wrong, and then I learned like I have a great personality.
Mm-hmm.
Like people in the room, I had a knack for getting around the right people.
Yeah.
And this is what I want to, whatever camera to tell people, like, you never know when you get a flat and that guy that pulls you over, or that guy that says, hey, you want to use my jack? That guy could be a connection to take you to another level.
Yeah.
Like people, like, listen, I thought about this too. And I'm, people like, like you lived for today, you could die, any day. Today could be your last day, right?
Absolutely.
I think of it in minutes and seconds because I look at just like how we met. Talking, look, I hear the lingo, I hear the nut. Let's go. Let's connect. Let's change numbers. And some people don't move like that. My mother was not one of those people. Like, I wasn't raised like, what are you doing around that guy? You don't know that strange guy. It could be Polish and, the Polish and the connection and the drugs. Yeah, she was 100% like that. And I learned in life, man, like, if you're not that guy, if you're not the guy to be like, okay, I'm smart enough to start a business, connect the computer, whatever, save money, you got to put yourself in place of those people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I learned from being in the music industry. It's like, well, you're not good enough, but fucking, you're a funny guy. We like
but
you.
What you say about not good enough? Because I think it's like a stigma when people, don't understand the process also, and have people who saying like you're not good enough, right? Because I start doing something like even with the music, right? Even my dude, my business partner, like I telling him like yo, like we going make some music,
Right.
like we do some rap. It's like, no, bro, you need to have a fucking school. Takes 2 years to to be the voice, to understand and everything like that. Bro, like it's fucking music. Like you just need to
Facts.
express
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah,
You just need to
yeah.
fucking do it, and you find your own way. Because many people think like there's like one way to do it. This one,
No.
it's basically your way,
It's
right?
expression.
It's expression, right? It's like jamming, like like I have my dude who also like we do some jamming, like a
Yeah.
drums, like a harmonica and everything, right? And he told me like it's like what to do. It's like just enjoy, and there's no concept. Daft Punk for
Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
Daft
Yeah,
Punk,
yeah, yeah.
right? And the Pharrell Williams, right? So basically, it was there's Daft Punk and they have the Giovanni Giorgio did this whole album, and it's like a 10 minutes like a intro, and the Giovanni Giorgio say like because his story was he was he loved music, so he on the like 90s, on the 80s, on the Germany, he go into the clubs,
Okay.
playing few songs, sleep on the car, getting some money, but he liked the the concept of creation, right? And he said, I want to make the music for the future, right? So what is music on the future? Like synthesizer,
Right.
and this is sound for the future. So he put the 12 clips, put add the synthesizer, and then he make like a the whole album. And basically like he realized there's no conception for the music be right or incorrect or incorrect. The only thing is about expressing yourself,
100%.
and nobody can tell you what to do, how to do, because the music is flowing. It's you basically. It's expression, and how you understand how even create music, even the rap. Like I thought there's some concept, for example, make text first, put the
Right.
beat, blah blah. But basically, I first I have a beat, and later I have even no words, but I have like a like a blam bam 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 bam, and then I
rhythm.
create the rhythm, right? And then I put the words on this one, and I like find here my own idea how I can be on this. And later when I do the freestyle, right? Like I go on the stage, I was like,
Stage.
yeah, I was on the
Ooh.
stage on like fucking 4 a.m. or some event. I was a sponsor of amazing people groups called Triple H, who are also activists to spread the message what's happened on the Myanmar. There's war, there's civil war there, and there's nobody talk about this one.
Myanmar
Myanmar
is-
is the border Burma. Is the border of the
Oh,
Thailand.
really?
Yeah, there's war happening there. So basically, the army take control of the whole country, and they're using people like to basically them create a civil war because they not agree with the
Really?
new movement.
Damn,
Yeah.
see, you learn something
And
new every day.
nobody talk about this one because there's no money, there's no fucking news, there's no money involved
Yeah.
to even know about some country, Burma. We're talking about Ukraine, we're talking about some fucking Iran, Palestine, everything, but nobody talk about this one. This is how the fucking all the media was created, just to make a noise, just to separate people and then make information, so everyone thinking like, oh, who is president of US is important. Like, who give a fuck of the Myanmar when the people kill each other, right?
Right.
And there's army killing basically civil people, right? Who care what's happening in the US? But we told like it's important, right? We told them it's important on the Mr. Beast to have a fucking 500 million views, right? But there's Blackpink who are from Thailand and Korea, and they have a clips which is 2 billion views. Right, but everyone thinking like
Mr.
they're
Beast is
Mr.
number
Beast is
one.
top,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So this is like a misconception about where we are, what is important, right? The same you are here. Like it doesn't matter for you who will be president,
Right.
if you be living on the community and you need to make your life complete, right?
100%.
And many people want to be interested, but it's all about to make yourself busy with something. That's the whole the brainwash about the social media, whole the brain of TV, which we are very aware, right? And even about the consumption and everything. So like living here, you just can focus on yourself, and because you don't interested what's happened about politics here, TV here, so you more focus on yourself. You don't need to listen the sound from the other people, even on the fucking metro, talk about the fucking
Right,
life
right,
problems
right,
and
right,
everything.
right.
I even don't want to learn like Thai language because can hear so many like the basic conversation which they talk about the politics, they talk about the current problem,
Right.
I don't need to have this on my
Yeah.
life. It's not helping me,
Right,
right?
of
I
course.
don't need to know who's president of the U.S. Someone told me like there's Biden. I was like, who is Biden?
Doesn't
like,
make a difference.
it doesn't make a difference
make
for
a
me,
difference.
right?
I could
Like
care less.
my brother who I work with is most important for me than who's the president,
Yeah.
right? That's my
In every
society,
country,
right?
yeah.
And it's also yours. Like you are connect with the few people around who make your life complete.
Yeah,
Right?
100%.
Yeah.
It makes, you know, I am a guy that values friendship. I am a guy. I like to think that I go to above and beyond, and
Mhm.
you know, I don't. You know, sometimes this is what I think a lot of other people like. You know, I don't need your money. Sometimes you just might need a friend.
Yeah.
Somebody you need to talk to.
Yeah.
And just kick it. Like
I mean, it's only what you need, because like if we spend time and we release our shit from our daily problems,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's like a natural process of the healing. It's what people don't get it. Like it's supposed to be number one, like our goal,
Right.
to have friends who are part of your game, who support you, who are cheering on you,
Yeah.
and really want to have your success. And it's very hard to
I
do
just
it.
talked about that the other day. Like,
Because you are I think you are this guy who do it this for others.
Yeah,
But at the same
100%.
time, you don't have someone who cheering on you, right? Because then they can always count on you. But then we become like,
that's why I'm still here.
right? Yeah.
I mean, not to cut you off, but one of the things I say constantly on all my shows is that the guy that you see in the supermarket, right? Poland, they got supermarkets.
Yeah.
They got a guy getting the shopping carts.
Yeah, can
Sometimes
be.
that's not just a teenager. That's a guy that is older, didn't have any ambition, nothing, goes home to a video game in the corner of his mother's basement, right?
Yeah.
They got to have basements in Poland. Wakes up every day, goes to work, hates his boss, hates in love with the sexy teenage cashier. It has nothing. Like, I want to tell them, like, once upon a time, I was you. It doesn't have to always stay that way. And not to say that travel helped me with that, and I'm going to keep it all the way 100, like I say in my show, but you do feel more of a man when you're with a woman. Forget how you did it. You flipped her up, you threw her, whatever. You just held a woman, reached your peak. I call it having gymnastics, sex. And then she's laying there and you're holding her. She gets up and she goes, you know what my mind feels like? Like it just said, like, I feel like a completed man.